Don't give me this. Uh-huh, uh-huh. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like.
Hello, hello, everyone. How you doing,
Hello.
Miss D?
I'm just casually just like sitting here on my phone like we're not.
No,
starting
it's
the show.
look. I was just about to do that, and I realized we're live, and I was like, "Oh wow,
Literally.
hello." So, gosh, I'm really excited about today's topic today.
Me too.
But
It's
for
one of
some
my favorite
introductions, of course, my name is Miss J. Obey Miss J on all social media platforms. Find me, and you can add me. Um, with my lovely co-host, Miss D. Miss D, introduce yourself.
Hey, I am Miss D. You can follow me on most streaming platforms as Miss DX. So it's MZDEEX. That is on Instagram. That is on FetLive. That is on
Mhm.
TikTok. That is on Facebook.
Girl, I feel like it's
So many
everywhere, all our
things.
names. Like I remember doing like certain things with us, and I was just like, okay, FetLife. And then I was like, wait, I don't have the same name on FetLife because I have like 8 different names everywhere.
Yes.
And I was like, I hate it here. But also some good news so we can bring out actually real quick too. Everybody, we have a Reddit now. Look at
We
us. So we're
do.
gonna start taking we're gonna start posting a lot of our content in there as well, but also some of our questions and certain things like maybe we want to have a discussion about. It doesn't have to always be live, but sometimes we'll be taking the topics and such on this page and bringing it over to our live, so we can talk. So let us know, and
Yes.
we'll get more in details with that later. Are you
Yes,
excited
please.
about that?
Yes, all our social medias. I need y'all to follow us on Reddit, Instagram, TikTok,
Oh yeah.
Facebook, YouTube. Like, why aren't we just liking and subscribing? I don't understand,
I
guys.
don't know. It breaks my heart. It makes baby girl real sad. That's all I got to say. Baby
You
girl's
know,
sad.
it
And it's
does,
and you
but
know what?
we
If
have
you're
a
in
good following.
and that's crazy. We do. I think
Mhm.
it's intimidation. Don't worry about it. You don't have to be. Just and it's free. And it's free, guys.
Guys,
How
I'm
can
not
you
gonna lie.
worship us if you can't do anything for us,
How
right?
worship us.
So just join it. Just subscribe. Just like,
Just
follow,
just
share.
submit. Just submit and
Just
subscribe.
submit. But that should be entailed. You already know. You're here. You're already submitting, and that's okay. And we love to have you here. Regardless of how worthless you are. We love you. You know
I'm
who you are.
listen, Miss J, I am so excited about tonight because I love a toy. I am a toy girl.
Ma'am.
Okay. I
Ma'am,
think toys added in at every experience.
I feel toys are amazing just for the simple fact not only can you do self pleasure, you can please another
Absolutely.
partner, you could do
Uh,
solo, you could do couples, you can do so much. You can remote from a different location, a different state.
Because I have those.
I know. Let's go. I tell
Listen,
people all the time, it's like, send me $100, I'll send you the code. You can control anytime I
my
climax. It's gonna be
toy
great.
collection is extensive. I'm not gonna lie. It might be. It's pretty pricey, honestly. My
Oh,
little
it
collection.
is.
Collecting.
Look, like we're gonna go through it in detail in a few, but you like me and you were just talking. I was like, I have a short collection because for a long time I was one of those girlies who was like, I don't need no toys, I don't need none of that, I don't need it, because my thing is I was very good with stimulating my mind. Like I could
Okay.
feel everything. So if I was reading a scenario, I felt it. So I didn't have to do
Okay.
anything. So then, I got tired of that. I was just like, mama needs to feel some certain
Let me ask
situations.
you this: what was your favorite first toy? Like the first one, you were like, "Oh
It
no, I
was a
love."
bullet. It was a bullet.
Oh,
It was
Okay,
a
so
little one. It was my first purchase. Very
mhm.
rinky dink, very 90s, very early 2000s.
Yep, period.
Uh, because bullets was the thing back then. Now,
They
don't even show me that
were.
shit. They
I don't know
were.
why, like what, honestly, like I don't know why they were the thing. So that was my first toy.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page as you, but I didn't like it. My first toy that I actually feel like I enjoyed and got pleasure from was a rabbit.
Was a
And
rabbit. Okay.
yeah, it was a rabbit. It was like, the shaft was like, it was bees and it was twisty and moving up and down. And then like the
Mhm.
rabbit ears for the clitoris. And you know what it was? I don't
What?
even think I learned with the rabbit that I need clitoral stimulation. I
Hmm.
really don't need the inside.
Yeah.
I really,
That's no, and I
so
agree
bad I
because
just said I
that's
don't need the inside.
no, I well, that's what we were just talking about too. Like, I don't really like if it's a toy, I can't really have insertion toys. I can't have stuff that's inside of me that doesn't like if it's one of those things that like move around or wiggle, I'm just like
Yeah.
I don't feel my body really rejects it. My body's like, bitch, you don't want
Oh,
this.
oh, your body rejects. See, my body doesn't reject it. I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is cute.
Mhm.
But for real, gives me
Yeah,
the
where's
creep.
the real shit at? Good girl.
Where's the real? Where is
Where's the
the?
where's the meat? Where's the meat? Where's the Arby's
Where's
at,
the
baby?
meat? Nah.
Like,
Where's the meat?
sorry, I'm like trying to figure some stuff out. One
I'm like,
second.
do I hear us on top of us?
Yeah, it was us. I was putting it on sharing it, making sure. But any whooses.
Hi,
Yeah,
Daniel. Daniel's over here
I want to
saying
get
hi
into some
to
stuff.
us.
Huh? I'm coming,
Daniel
I'm
over there in
coming.
the chat.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. All righty. And of
But
course
yeah,
it's
listen.
me.
There are so many different spectrums when it comes to toys. Okay, we can,
Mhm.
of course, everybody knows there are things that are thousands of dollars, toys that are $100, every price range you can think of.
Mhm.
But like, I think a lot of people don't think about things that are just commonly found in your house,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of things you can turn that are regular household items into
Mhm.
toys. So, Miss J got the list. She got
Oh, I
she
got a
got
list
the list.
because I am a Puerto Rican woman, and if you know what that means, in the middle of North Philly, that's 80 people living in a motherfucker. And I had no privacy. And if I brought anything in, somebody's looking in my bags. So
Mm.
you had a girlie had to be smart. She had to
Mm-hmm.
put channel 82 and have a dream. That's what she had to do. So if you know, you know.
Run punch. He said, "What's in my juice?" Run
Exactly.
punch.
Exactly. So with that in mind, where's the juice? So I would definitely say my favorites, especially like the discreet toys, was gonna be hairbrushes.
That is a good one. Okay,
Hair
do you like the prickly side or do you like the hard
both.
side?
So I had like the hard bristle horsehair brushes, right? So the
Okay.
pad or the wooded part, or if I get a plastic one, so you would get the
Mm-hmm.
hard part to, spank and all that good
Yeah.
stuff. And the other one to scratch, like so like you would just graze it on your body.
Oh, you know what?
And
And
I
I
had
was
eczema too. So girl, you already knew.
stop. I was literally about to say, you know what, Miss J, I think I would only like the hard side. I'm a thud girl for sure. I was like,
Mhm.
I would only like the hard side, but the way you just described the scratch, I didn't think about that. I thought about you just
Yeah.
like hit with the
Yeah.
bristle, but to scratch,
Hmm.
I might like that.
Especially when you're at that good stimmy. You know how like you're right there and everything's just so
Yeah.
heightened. If you do the scratch just a little bit, like even on the thigh, dead. I'm done.
So I need to find another. I need to get a hairbrush just for that because I feel like my
Yep.
hairbrush has edge control in it. So
Exactly.
that one. But
No, I
like
got
that.
you.
What else? What else do we have? What else? What else?
So, of course, ice cubes for certain sensations.
Okay.
So a trick I used to use too back in the day with partners was toothpaste, just a very little bit though.
Toothpaste.
Oh yeah, ma'am, toothpaste. Yeah, you put a little bit on your tongue, you go down, you do the thing, And here's the thing, though, you
Not
didn't even have
her,
to do
not
shit.
her giving us game right now. She's giving us
No,
game.
girl, how do you think I had so many exes call me back? They're like, I never had that done before. And I was like, that's wild. I was just bored one day. And I
Yeah,
just
come
figured
on.
it out.
Okay.
But
Toothpaste in the mouth.
in the mouth, you put a little bit on whatever. And here's the thing too, if you put a dab on the head of the penis and blow, that's it. Don't do nothing else. Sensation through the whole thing. Them motherfuckers from a gate. From a gate.
I love that.
Your girl was a bad girl. Your girl was a bad girl back in the day. Still am, but still.
You are very naughty.
Oh yeah.
Very naughty. Well, okay,
but
so I know that I
mhm.
have a few, but not too many. But I think people are missing out on rope play. You can get
Mhm.
rope from your local hardware store. You can go to
Mhm.
Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere. You can get fucking rope from a bodega. Like,
Mhm.
honestly. And you know, it might change your life a little bit. Just tying each other up, it's so much fun. Like,
Mhm.
a little restraint is good. And like for real, you probably got zip ties in the house. You probably got bungee cords in the house. They're all the same thing. You
Yeah.
need to be creative.
Girl.
We love that.
I love that. You know what? You just reminded me too. Rubber bands. If you put them like
I
on the
don't know about that.
nipples,
I don't
no,
know
no,
about
no, no. Rubber bands.
that.
I felt like more comfortable than ropes
Okay.
because I felt so. Mine's was ropes or neckties. 'Cause I went to a Catholic school, so we had neckties. So I had neckties and I had rubber bands for days.
Mm.
So
So what are you doing with the rubber bands?
So rubber bands, depending. So I used to for myself because it was personal. You would put them on your arm and just like strap them, like ping them.
Fucking yourself.
For that,
Yeah.
you would also like encase the chest into it, like your breast, your nipple. If you're that girl, or guy, they them whatever's. We respect
Absolutely.
everybody. If you got a nipple, you can put it in it. That's all I gotta
Put it on.
say.
And you know what? We all got.
We all got nipples.
Most of us.
And that was pretty much it. Like I would put it around my arms or I would put it on my breast. And if it was like the longer ones, I would even strap it to my throat. So like I
Yeah.
would do just like a pin because it's just like a sharp pinch.
You know what? I would actually try a rubber band. Like if somebody was like flicking it like at my
Mhm.
nipple, like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. I think I would try that. I
should.
kind of like that a little bit.
I like that better than like clothespins or something. Because that was
Okay.
like such a big thing, like again, for a household item to use.
Yeah.
And they would like use clothespin. I'm like, no. First of all, it's made out of wood and cheap wood half the time or plastic. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing. And God forbid you. How am I gonna explain that? How am I gonna get to the hospital?
I just don't like the fact that I can't control the intensity
Yeah.
of a clothespin. I get it. Don't
That
get me
makes
wrong.
sense. Mhm.
I get it. I like it. Do I use clothespins? Yes. Have I used them? Yes. But if I can
Mhm.
pick an actual like real sex toy like
Mhm.
device instead of a clothespin, I would choose that. Only because I can't pick like the pain level with a clothespin. But baby, if you got them, use them.
No, that makes
Use
sense.
them. And I like a little paddle situation. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you got in your house. You might think you don't have a paddle, but you probably do. Honestly, like you
Yeah.
could use a ping pong paddle. You can use so many different type of like sporting things.
Do you use the rough
You know?
side of the ping pong paddle, like the ones with
Miss
like kind
Jerry,
of that
you over there
scratchy?
freezing?
Huh?
I think a
Yes.
little bit. So
I believe
I'm
in you,
just gonna
girl.
keep it going because I think she's freezing a little bit. And it's all good. She's gonna come back to us like she always does.
It's great.
But also, okay, so I have a friend that's a dom and he performs. His name's Lisa's. He puts on a hell of a show. And it's so funny because he has these claws that he uses in his show, right?
Mhm.
And he uses them for sensual play.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good. Okay, so he uses them for sensual play, right? So he's running them across like his bottom's like skin just for like
Mhm.
sensory. And I love that. And it's so funny because I went to one of the shows, he whipped them out, and I looked at him like in the crowd. I was like, I know that those are meat shredders. Like
Yeah.
those are in my kitchen drawer right now, my guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Those
And they
are
look
my
so
when I'm cooking a
scary.
pork when I'm cooking a pork shoulder and I'm ripping it apart. No, I don't use a fork.
Uh-huh.
I use those meat shredders.
I
And
love
those are
that.
used in live BDS scenes. People use
Oh,
those.
I love them.
They're on Shein for a pack of two for like $3. Go get them.
Mhm.
Go get them.
Go get them. It's good soup,
You ain't
guys.
got
Do it. If you like the sensory, if you like, again, okay, somebody who's into knife play, as such as myself,
mm,
I would definitely say like those are a good starter because again, they're not super
okay.
sharp. They're not sharp at all, in my opinion. Like they're pointy.
They're not sharp.
They're not sharp. They're
Yes.
pointy, but so you get the sensation of the blade dragging, but you don't
Yes.
get that. Or like I think it's less intimidating than like what is that? The cat claw wheel, like the little wheel one.
Yes. Because
I
some
think 'cause
people
that one
are like
scares me.
that one is a little hit and miss. Some people don't like that prickly feeling. If you
Yeah,
don't want something that intense, those
yeah,
meat shredders are going to be
mhm.
your vibe. You put your
And the
hands in
weight
it.
is
I'm
hot.
telling you, blindfold your partner and they don't know, like they think, they just been getting all hand sensation and then put them on. I'm
Hmm.
telling you, you're gonna have a good time. That it's just a
You're gonna have a
next
good
level.
time.
You're just upgrading yourself just a little bit. Oh, Daniel in the chat said handcuffs.
And I'm
We
doing
like
that right
handcuffs.
now.
We like handcuffs.
Oh, handcuffs are amazing.
Absolutely. Okay, are you a fan of like the regular like metal ones? Do you like the furry ones? Do you like the strips with the Velcro? What are you a fan of?
So I'm not. It depends on who I'm playing with and what's the scene.
Okay.
So like if
Hmm.
I'm doing something cute and I'm just dressed up cute, then I'm doing the furry ones because they're adorable.
Love it.
If I'm
Yes.
doing baby girl scene or something like that,
Yeah.
again, the fluffy ones. If we're
Mm-hmm.
doing something a little more hardcore, then I need something cold. I need something like that on me.
Ooh.
But I personally actually just found one out. It is this Velcro tape that it's self adhesive.
I love that.
You saw
I love that.
it's self adhesive and you can reuse it, which I
You
thought was
can
interesting.
reuse it.
Exactly. When she put it on her hair and was like, look, guys, it doesn't even rip my hair. I was like, sold.
That tape
Sold.
is genius. You can buy that tape literally from at the
Yeah,
mall, like at
it's anywhere. So I think like as again, because I'm more in the primal situation and like my little things are a little crazy. If anybody's ever hearing or carrying around handcuffs, like it kind of not ruins the scene, but I'm already aware, right? Because you hear them
Mm,
sometimes. However, if you have that type of tape with you, mama don't know nothing.
yeah.
Heightened.
Listen, and that's how I feel about like zip ties. And I'm a fan of the
Yes.
cups that are like the strips, like the Velcro strips,
Yeah.
or have like a metal clasp on them. Because I
Yeah.
don't like the metal ones. I'm not into the cold sensation.
Yeah.
I don't like the hard sensation. No, no, no. Sit me up real
Yeah.
plush, real cute.
Yeah.
But I do like the restraints. I do.
Yeah.
I love that tape that Miss J is talking about. It is
Hmm.
top. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Well, I personally feel like since you are like goddess mode and I'm god like I deserve better than your basic ass handcuffs. I want silk
Yes.
ribbons. I want scarves. I want to see your talent and how you tie. I don't want no bullshit ass quick dollar store family dollar ass motherfucking handcuffs. And
Yeah.
then you're like, ah, blah, blah, blah.
I
I was like, sir, I can break
appreciate
these things.
creativity. That scarf situation you just said, you pull out a silk scarf and tie me up with a silk scarf.
I'm done.
Baby,
I'm
it's
yours.
over. It's over. It's over. It's over. You- go 2000.
You adopted me. It's fine. It's fine. We're here forever. But yeah, so actually, just to get into more of this conversation, uh do you want to start talking about like our favorite toys?
Absolutely. Please. I
Okay.
want to know what is your favorite. What's your favorite
Girl.
top of the list? What are we starting out with,
My
Miss J?
top of the list right now, because it is ever changing, is
Okay.
I call it something different. Back in the 90s, it was called the Orgasmo 3000. Now it's just basic schmeck machine that they just have. Everybody
Yeah.
has a name for it, but this is the closest model I have. I'm not showing any of the attachments because I'm not getting banned. So, because the connections are crazy. So anyway, this is my baby here.
It's crazy. You can get a
That
connection
device,
that looks like a fist, guys.
ma'am. It does. And the thing is like they have a platform because I've never bought one before. I always wanted it, but never knew. So I told you the first one I broke. I had to
Okay.
contact the manufacturer
You did.
and we talked about it, and I was like, hey, this is what happened. And they're like, okay, here's the
Who really
situation,
breaks
da
a
da da, don't do this. Huh?
Who breaks a sex machine? Who? Who?
Yeah, ma'am, yell at her. Okay. She knows what she wants. And she's like, bitch, what is this? I've never wanted this in my life. She
Miss
did though.
J
She
just gave a
That's
disclaimer
Miss
saying
J. That's baby girl.
Miss J
She straight up broke that shit after
and
2
said
seconds.
the snatch is so snatching, it snatched
Bro.
the machine up.
Too tight. Too tight. Bro, I was with my partner when it broke. Like one of my partners.
I can
And
only
I remember like he was using it on me. Next, he's like, yeah. Next, I'm done. We're good. Everybody's Gucci. We go to remove everything and like clean up, and the whole thing went doop, doop, just snapped. And I was just like, well, at least I came.
I hope multiple times. I
Man,
need more
I
than one.
cannot.
I need more than one on that.
No. For that device, and I think that's one of the reasons why too, like about the insertion things,
Yeah.
is like my body rejects it, so it takes me a long time. I
Okay.
come instantaneously, but it's not like the pleasurable. It's just like your body reacts.
Mhm.
But then, so I need to do it like 2 or 3 times, and that's what happens always.
Got you.
So that's my baby. She comes with all different attachments, plus like a flat one where you can attach like other like dildos and such. So bad dragons, everything. It could be mine. It could all be mine.
Well, you know
Say
what
it.
I like?
What?
I like-
What do you like?
I like a good neck massager. You can get from Brooks.
A neck massager? You mean a personal massager?
I mean, they might be called a wand,
A
but
wand?
you
Like this baby right here?
you can buy
And
that
it's-
at Macy's. You can buy that at Brooks Brothers. You can buy that at Target. They're not.
I can buy it everywhere, girl.
totally sexy.
Wasn't that a thing in the pandemic too, where the guy was like, "Why do I have to deliver? Why do I have to deliver these sex machines, these sex massagers, bro? We need it."
We need it. We need it.
We
Let me
did.
tell you, I love a wand situation. I am definitely like
Mhm.
stimulation girl, like for sure, 100%. And a wand just does it for me. But not only does it do it for me, because I like using toys on myself, but 98% of the time with me
Uh-huh.
using toys, it's with a partner. It's with a partner.
Yeah.
And a wand with a partner is
Mhm.
fantastic. I love to use it on women. I love when women use it on me.
Mhm.
I like when men use a wand and like they are like stroking missionary and then put a wand on. Baby sends me out of this world. Sends me out of this world. And it's just like almost like I'm fighting it, right? Like I'm like, oh no, absolutely not. But yes, but very much yes. Please.
Love that for you. I love that for you because wands, I think, are so OP. That's why, like, when the rose started becoming famous, I was like, "Did you guys forget about Hitachi? Are we forgetting about her?
Listen, we don't forget the OG.
Don't forget the OG, the mother, the mother. We're not fucking. You're not fucking with my queen right there.
Don't do it. Listen, the
No,
wand
but
is there every time.
every time. That's the OG. Like, okay, so here's a question with that. So I know it comes usually rechargeable, like you recharge it, or wired. Do you prefer wired or rechargeable?
Okay, so all toys across the board, I prefer rechargeable because don't nobody got time to be attached to cords. But I don't give a fuck if your wand has a cord or my wand. I don't, because we're just here. We're just here with it on a bed or whatever. But so it's okay if it has a cord. But I do prefer all of my toys to be rechargeable.
Rechargeable.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I wanna take it out with me, maybe out in the streets.
I don't know. Like, I feel as somebody who's who I am, like I said, I'm insatiable. So like I hate being on those certain moments of my life and I'm have a rechargeable toys and I have to have like six of them back to back. Like if they die, if they're all dead and I have not done as many as I needed to do,
That
I
is
will literally box a bear. I don't give a fuck. I am
that is true.
upset. And that's why I have like my backup, which is wire, and I just that's the kill man right there. But
I don't. Okay, so I'm never upset if a toy dies because number one, I normally am using a toy with a partner.
yeah.
I'm much like, yeah, do I like toys by myself, solo dolo? Sure. Of course I use
Mhm.
them. But for real, mama uses these. I
Yeah.
use these. God bless me with those.
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
a toy dying usually isn't like the end of the world for me because
Yeah.
the hands are gonna hand. Listen, he
Hand
like the
job
job
machine. Oh,
machine.
that sounds good. Hand job machine. We doing blessed like the best. How you doing?
Hey boo.
But I don't know. Like you said, I do because I'm way too not mechanical. What's the word? Like one hand is doing one thing, another hand is doing another. Everybody got a job.
Yeah, everybody
So
has a job.
everybody
Yeah.
has a job. So if somebody's not doing their job, I got to pick up slack somewhere else. And that's the situation that pisses me off. But I get you. I get you. And I feel that. And I love that for you that you don't have to suffer like I suffer. Everybody put a
I just
donation in
appreciate it.
for
Like
child like mine.
I'm team clitoral stimulation over like inserting toys. So
Yeah.
yeah, Juan is gonna do it for me every time.
Oh,
And listen,
exactly.
you get a mini one. I have a partner right now. We use a mini one, like literally small. Puts it right there.
Hmm.
That
Go
sound effect.
schmackadack.
I'm gonna use that as a clip.
Girl. Like I said, but at the end for me, I prefer a partner over everything. Because again, mine's is all mental. I
Mhm.
prefer the mental hype. So again, if I'm doing all the work, what's
Yeah.
the point? I
So what's
literally have told
another
exes, I was like, the only
toy
reason why
you
you're
like?
here is because I don't want to do it.
What's another toy like a go-to toy for you outside of the machine? I love that.
First of all, this baby. Be
Baby,
first of all,
baby. Okay, now we talking about the wand being the OG. She is the OG,
yep,
but this one,
that one. She ready there. She there. She knew she came pre-charged, clean that bitch. She was like, I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for battle.
period.
She gets it done. She gets it done in a pinch. To
Let
the
me tell
point
you,
I gotta throw her across the room.
I feel like personally, I feel like every woman should have some type of clitoral suction toy, aka
Exactly.
a rose, maybe something else. Because I have one that doesn't look like a rose, but
Yeah.
I personally feel like if you enjoy having sex with women, you should own one of those. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter if you are a man, a woman, them, they, whatever. You should own one of those. If
Oh
you
yeah.
like pleasing women, you should own a rose.
No, I agree. I feel like don't be like me. Like again, I don't want to say it was prideful. It wasn't prideful. But
Okay.
for me, again, I didn't want to use the toys. I was like, nah, I'm good by myself, blah, blah, blah. When I discovered toys officially, why do I need people in my life? I was just like, I think there's
No,
and
that's
mind you, I
so
don't watch Sex in
real.
the City, but there's a Sex in the City episode where one of the characters, I forget her name, I think Charlotte, maybe, I don't know. She discovers the rabbit and she literally stays in her house for like a week. And her friends have to have intervention. I was like, why would you need to do that for her? Let her
I
live her
feel that.
life.
I
Let
feel
her live
that.
her life.
When I discovered the rabbit, I probably stayed home for about 4 or 5 days. Probably.
Girl,
It was
I love
life.
it.
It was life changing. It was definitely life changing. But I feel
Which
like the most life changing toy for me, I'm sure my people, I'm sure can guess this, but for those who don't know Miss D, it is definitely the strap. That
like
is,
this one.
oh, that's a great one. I do love a
That
leather.
looks so interesting. I'm very excited
Oh,
for that.
I love me a strap, okay?
All right.
I want to strap everyone.
Mhm.
It's a problem. It is a problem.
No, it's
But
a
these
solution. It's definitely not a problem. It's a solution to many problems.
it is a solution. So okay, so how I first
Mhm.
discovered that, I definitely have loved the girlies for a very long time. But the first time I actually used a strap was with a man.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, like was with a man. And like they kind of put me onto it, and I was like, oh, I like this type of power exchange. And
Mhm.
then I was like, oh, well, like I'm already like dealing with women. Like, why would I never use a strap? That's crazy. But like again, I'm a very much a hands in girl, so I just didn't
Mhm.
need one. But a strap, oh man, there I'm always gonna have two to three at all times.
Okay.
At all
I love
times.
that for you. I love
And
that.
I used to only have one until I found myself in a situation
Mhm.
where I was entertaining a young man, strapping him, and I was also entertaining a young woman that night, and she wanted to watch, and then she wanted to participate, and we had to go back and forth sharing the strap, and I didn't like that. So now I make
Mm.
sure I always have two at all times, just in case somebody else wants to jump in. We don't have to keep switching.
Okay. But at least, you know what? I think that is, I love hearing your stories about that because that's something I haven't fully explored yet.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching it, depending on like if I'm on the hub or something. I like watching that. I like
Is that
seeing
go to?
scenes with that. Oh, especially like with men, like because again, to me, even though it is technically sexual, it's not. It's a power shift,
It
and I
is.
feel like you can do it. And again, it plays into that whole thing, like especially when you're in an argument with certain men, and they're just like, "Oh, it's just a blowjob. It doesn't mean anything." Okay, well then do it, bitch. Do it right now. It doesn't mean nothing. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it is such a high. Like it's such a high. Like when I
Hmm.
someone, it's just like it's a feeling that like I just cannot describe. You
I
don't
love
know
that for you.
how to do it. You just don't know until you do it. It's such a high. It's such a power exchange, and especially if like the person loves it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm here for that. So I'm
No,
strapping. What are you doing, Miss J? What are you
strap
doing?
everybody.
Strap everybody.
Just strap the world. That's it. Go do what you do.
Not strap the world. Okay, I
Strap
don't.
the world.
I,
What did
mm,
Kendrick say? He was like, my dick is big as Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna fuck the whole world. Some shit
oh
like that. I
yeah,
was just like, do that shit. Do that shit. Let's see. I
hilarious.
see one use this strap, but I've never had it in a situation with one. Hey, if you're ever interested,
Try it.
find us where we at.
Mess
I'll
around.
watch.
Now, I don't recommend you going straight
Uh-huh.
into. I don't. I don't. I feel like you need to ease that. I'm
Yeah.
only speaking to men here. I'm not speaking to women. I'm only speaking to men that are considering taking a strap.
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes guys are like very toxic, macho. Oh, I got this.
Yeah.
No, 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 baby, you don't. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't. You
Yeah.
need to be eased into this. We need a tongue. We need a finger. We need time.
No.
Don't just go rush and take a strap. Okay, that's
No,
my
and
word
I
of
I
advice.
know, I agree. I think with most kink stuff too, especially, or just anything that's intimate, be real. Like, even if you're so excited and you watch things about it and you research about it, whatever, if it's your first official time doing these things, take your time, take a moment.
Yeah.
Don't jump right into it about anything because your
No.
body, if it's not used to it, your body's gonna do in survival mode. And again, that's one of the
You're
reasons,
like, what the
again,
fuck?
I do not just stick while they're sleeping. You're not punching me in the fucking face because you're not used to being loved properly.
Me and Miss J don't agree with that, but whatever.
Ma'am, no, 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 no. No. Like I said, look, we'll talk about that about
Miss J, no, I'm never gonna agree with you on this one. This is the one
no,
thing.
that's perfectly fine. And maybe your experiences have been amazing and I'm happy for you, girl. But for me, like I said, not that I've ever been in that situation, but it's a situation because it's like for me, I don't like being touched if I'm not ready to be touched.
Okay.
So
Say
I
that.
also extend that courtesy to my partners, regardless if they want it or not, because it's a situation too. Because what if this is the one day? Maybe you're not talking to me about something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's something up, whatever. I'm not gonna go do something happy for you. Well, for both of us, because I love sucking dick. But I go do that, and next thing you know, you're like, I can't do it. Boom, accidentally kick me or punch me. I'm fucking you up. I
Girl.
can never do anything with you again. And then I'm probably, you know what? No, that's something else. I'm not gonna finish that statement. I'm redacting. I'm retracting. I'm not hearing nothing. But I do definitely want to talk about my next toy, and that goes into, men can enjoy this too, I believe. So that's going to be the plug.
Everybody can enjoy this.
Everybody can enjoy a plug.
It's for everybody.
Look how cute they are. First of
Look at
all,
how cute. I have one of
I
those.
have the full collection of the neon oil stain one. That looks so cute.
I really
Love it.
opinion about this, but I want you to talk about how you
Mm.
like plugs and tell us your tea about it, and then I wanna rant about it for a sec.
So for me, I personally, that's something I'm not, believe it or not, is one of the things I'm not really privy to sexually.
Okay.
Anything anal related. Even though I was back in the day, but like it's been years. So I remember buying them for myself and a partner. We never got to use it, but I was training myself, I was anally training,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried it in, but I also like wearing them in public. So like if I'm doing something, again, now I'm not flashing anybody unless I'm in a club and it's consensual.
Yeah.
But again, it makes me excited to wear it. I feel naughty, I feel baby girl, I feel whatever you want to call it. That's how I use it. Also, it's a good stimulant, like I said, if I'm doing something with a partner and I am also having one of these inside of me, it's another form of stimulation, but also gets them ready for the partner that I'm with.
Very true. Very true. I
Mhm.
know everybody's like, "Oh, what happened to Miss D's camera?" Um, we can't show things like
Yes. Give me one sec. Yes, I do like furry plugs. I think they're adorable. I'm oh
I
my
love
goodness.
a flurry plug situation. I have one. I have a tail, a little fox tail. It's gray and white. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. And I love plugs like that. Like, okay, so have
Hmm.
one. We're not going to show like the end. We're just going to show our little cute little jewel here. The like how Miss J showed on screen, right? So again, I'm not going to show the end piece, but this piece here, right? Like,
Hmm.
let's can I put it in front of me? Okay, yeah. So metal piece here, right? This is very thin. And if I'm being honest, if you are trying to do anal training, yes, these are great because they're big down here. But for real, the thing that you need to be stretching is not your inside, babe. That's going to stretch, okay? That's going to go off. That's going to happen. This part is what is around your rim, right? We all know what that is. That is what needs to be trained. That is what needs to be stretched. So these, adorable. So stinking cute. We love that. Put that on. Put the ones that like blink the flashing lights. We love those. And I think everybody should wear those. They're so cute. But if you're really looking for anal training, you don't want something this thin. It's not training anything. It's not stretching you guys. You need something that is thicker to stretch that rim area. And even this is like smaller. Like you
Hmm.
need that. Like so yes, anal plugs
And what
are
is the rule of thumb when it comes to anything going up your bum?
what's the
It
rule?
has to be flared or it doesn't go up there. Has to be flared or it doesn't go up there, guys.
The
Let's not
shape
get crazy.
the shape
Yep.
needs to be flared. But so I a tip from Miss D, okay? Just a tip from Miss D. If you really, really are trying to do anal and you want to do anal training, these are great. These are fun. But there's nothing like eventually switching from this and using just a standard dildo. It could be a
Hmm.
small one, it could be a thin one, it could be 4 inches. It doesn't have to be some thick, crazy thing. But
Hmm.
that you want to stretch out your rim, not your inside. Everybody has this misconception that they need to stretch their inside cavity. Babe, it's already stretched. It's already it's gonna do what
Yeah.
it does. You need that rim area, that outer area to relax. And something this thin is not gonna get you there, babe.
Oh yeah. But I feel like that should be also recognized when you're training. or just exploring. Everybody likes different terminology, but
Mhm. Yeah.
training, that's what you're doing. You're training your
Yes.
body.
Yes.
So when that comes, once you don't feel anything from it, then try to move another to the next level. A lot of
Absolutely.
these toys have levels automatically, like the plugs I have, they have levels. I
Mhm.
have one that I still am terrified and I just stare at it like it's a trophy because one day mama's gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But I'm good. But yes, to somebody's comment, I don't know if I fully answered it. Do you like furry plugs? Yes, I
Yes.
do.
I'm
I do like furry plugs.
so cute.
Um, I'm a cat girl, I guess you could say. So I'm a little kitten. I like give me a tail. I'll look. I'm gonna start putting a wish list. Y'all motherfuckers gotta start
I
doing it. I'll start
so
wearing it. I
an ex
swear.
partner of mine gifted me a tail because I had expressed
Mhm,
to them that I was like interested in like some furry situation because I
mhm.
was and I still am. Like I still like want to
Yeah.
try. So like that was like a cute thing like they gave to me. I was just like, oh, you want to try this furry shit? Here's the tail. And
Uh-huh.
I say I ate it up. Like I love it. I love my foxtail. It's so cute.
I love that. I love that for you. I want to go to a furry event, but I don't know. Maybe one day.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Okay, listen.
Oh, we should do a field trip. Another field trip. I'm just planning out field trips, y'all.
Field trip after field trip after field trip.
It's
I'm about
educational and kinky.
listen. We're all about education. We're all about education. My other favorite toy is toy adjacent. Okay, it is a
Toy
machine
Jason.
and it is rope. I
Look at that. Look
really
at that.
like
That's like and my favorite colors.
right. Like let's not like that's so cute. So I used to really be into shibari. I used to do shibari work on myself and to my friends.
Hmm.
I have fell out of shibari. I am not good at knots anymore. It is definitely like riding a bike. I definitely just need to get back into it.
Hmm.
But I have expressed like last month, like I just recently did some rope play, had a great time.
Hmm.
The dom that I did that with, and I just went to another event last night with a friend of mine. And she was just like so intrigued with the women there that were like doing this beautiful
Hmm.
work on their body. I just think it's so sensual, like the literally the pulling of the rope, the tightening, and it just looks aesthetically pleasing afterwards. I love rope.
Hmm.
Have you
I,
had?
ma'am, I watch videos
Mhm.
of artists roping, tying up individuals in like anime themes or whatever the hell it is. And
Ooh,
they'll be like, "This is Sailor Moon." I was like, "I want to be Sailor
I
Moon,"
love
or like
that.
whatever. And I was just like, "I want to do that." I was like, in a perfect world, if I had a proper partner like daily who can do this
Yeah,
for me
yeah, yeah.
daily, it's on. Like you guys would never see me in just a basic ass outfit ever again. I'm going to every cookout, regular ass cookout or other, like that. Ask me questions. I do not care. I do
Yeah,
not care. I'm wearing it because I agree. I think it's such a beautiful introduction
it is.
to what you're trying to connect with yourself, not just kink, not just whatever. Like I feel like when it comes to being tied up, it really connects you to what you really want, and you have to listen to your body.
Yeah.
So I love that.
And some people like don't understand like how sexual rope can be, right?
Oh yeah.
By scene that I had, like, they're of course like tying up my chest and just like the way they bind you and they just tighten.
Hmm.
It's everything is intimate and so sensual and seductive. Like the
Hmm.
way that they're purposely pulling the rope across your skin, like everything is very intentional. They're not just like whipping, like, oh, let me just make a
Yeah.
knot. Like everything is so strategic and it feels
Exactly.
so great. Like, listen,
I,
you should.
I hey, let's go. I'm always excited to connect with people about that. But yeah, Gucci. See, now I need to go buy some rope. I need to find a good partner. I
Listen,
swear,
I got some glow in the dark rope. I have had for so many years,
girl.
and it is a good
That's
time.
exciting.
It's a good time.
That's exciting as
And
hell.
you know where I got it from, guys? Harbor Freight for
Yep.
$13. Okay,
I wouldn't even think about it. That's interesting, actually. I
yes,
didn't think of that.
you can buy rope at a sex store. Yes, you can.
Good evening.
Hi, boo.
How you
can definitely
doing?
buy rope at a sex store. Is it going to cost you $30, $40, $50, $70? Yes. You can also buy rope at other places. Now, don't buy that hard rope that's going to irritate
Yeah,
you.
I'm about to say.
Give you rashes. You definitely need something soft, something vinyl, but you don't need to buy rope from a sex store. You don't. Period.
I don't. Mind you, as much okay, and this is not to put down sex shops or anything like that. A lot of this stuff is only there or in this type of establishment because people were too scared to actually use the things or be educated about it. These are normal ass things that you can find everywhere.
Yep.
That's why I think it's so like, again, like we're talking about discreet toys that you have at your house. Pat, those are all like you don't need, especially if you're building a kit. We need to do that a next episode one time. Talk about building a kit.
Because who doesn't have a spatula?
Huh?
Who doesn't have a spatula in her kitchen?
That's what I'm saying. First of all, the wooden ones are amazing.
Who don't got a wooden spoon in their house?
Who don't got it? Chains all right. I don't know. Like I think chains trigger me. I do think certain things trigger me, and I mean in the sense of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like I'm woke about anything, but like as a person of color, you're not doing certain shit to me. I'm sorry.
We're not doing no shackles over here.
We're not doing shackle. Like I refuse. If that's even in a fucking person's dinner, like you're about to do this, I'm like, I'm leaving because I don't work like that, honey. It's not going to happen. And mama ain't picking no fucking cotton or sugar cane or whatever the fuck you think I'm doing. And I'm not making frijoles all the fucking time, bitch. It's not. I'm triggered. I'm fine. I'm back. She's here.
Because they would have you picking fucking sugar cane and me picking cotton, bitch.
Bro, they really made us do some weird shit, bro. I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with it. It's like the head cages, some subs wear.
Oh, no.
I refuse.
No.
Exactly. I was like, if I walk in and I see that you're trying to put a POC in that bitch, I'm out. I'm not dealing with it. I will not. I refuse.
So triggering.
I fucking refuse.
Thing, especially with the things that come out, like the metal pieces that come out.
Yep.
Like that look like actual slave capture.
Yep. Because a lot of those motherfuckers. And okay, so I want to go on a rant real quick. Wait a minute, okay? Y'all motherfuckers who are new to this shit and think that's the business, get the fuck out. We don't want you there. We don't want you here. Because if I see you, we're boxing. I don't care what form I'm in at that moment. I'm boxing.
Let me tell you. If I'm out at a lifestyle event, please note, and I see one of you niggas in a head cage like that,
yep,
I am turning to Dr. Umar on site. Okay.
I'm not having it. I cannot, because that's something I feel like it. As much as, again, you know me, I love kink, I love the community, I love all that shit. We're gonna get into something a little later about it, but certain things don't belong here.
Yeah, some things don't belong, and I understand. Like, I know people. We're so off topic. We're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah, we are.
Like, race play is a thing, and you know, the ace of spades, queen of spades, all that bullshit. Yeah. We see it. Bull. I feel like the whole entire bull aesthetic is race bait. Period.
Mamas. Can I just tell you, side note, and I'll end it. I can't deal with I don't know if you're into the porn, well, not into the porn topic, but the topic will be like white seed over like black female, whatever the hell, like we're taking over. Disgusting. Wait a minute. But if it's a black man doing that to dominate, I'll show you. It's been a thing. So it's a kink community.
Don't show me that. I'm not trying to.
No. I'm telling you. Wait. Because that part's gross. I get upset. But when it comes the opposite, where it's supposed to be like the black men and women are taking over, just like pretty much doing like what the white people are doing in this situation, I am for it. I'm not watching it because I don't fuck with white people like now. But everybody knows I don't give a shit. So anyway, when it comes to that situation, okay, then cool. POC, we rock. I can't be mad at us. We do what we got when it's the other ones, I'm like, no, thank you. Delete, report, delete, report, everything. Uncomfortable. This
Yeah,
seems.
that shit.
But anywho, to put that back into get back on topic right quick. Your favorite toy, one of your favorite toys, of course, was going to be the rope. My toy that I'm actually excited about, hopefully my next purchase when I get a new house, is going to be this amazing thing. I had to cut some of it off.
Yeah, you can't show all that. You can't.
Yeah, I can't show all that. Her tattoo was cute.
What is
so this is called a play box.
Yeah.
And what is those? Oh damn, what is it called? It's it's like a glory hole type situation. I think it's adorable. Okay. I want it. I want to make it like black and red, very gothic, very vampy. I want to do that, but I like.
Tell us what this is.
I know. I'm telling. I'm getting there. So this is a box that you put an individual in there. It's a box that has, it's sensory, so it has like you can't hear anything. You can't whatever. You only can feel the sensation of your body that's out, but there's a camera inside, so the person who's using you as a doll can see and hear your moans and everything.
There's a camera inside?
Yes. Yeah, look at her face. So that's why you see her face.
Oh my God. That's why you see her face. She's literally in the box.
Yeah, she's literally in the box.
No. Show the cartoon picture. Show the cartoon picture. Show the cartoon picture. No, the other one. Is that the same?
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. With the pink on it? Give me a second.
Yeah, so they can get a real visual.
Yeah, this is like another representation. That's the newest one. That's the one I want to get. This is what like a low budget one would be. It's a portable like glory hole, pretty much.
Wow.
So pretty much you're just a doll and you're getting, used up. And we love that for, the situation. I think it's great for certain kinks. I like the fact that it's interchangeable because you could see where the armholes are. So she could put her arms there. She could put her foot there. That's where the holes are available at. That big hole right there. So that's pretty fucking great. I think that's amazing. And I want it. But I want the digital one because I feel like it's going to be sensory. I'm not sure of all the functions because I think at the time they were still in prototypes.
Mm-hmm.
But very interesting and I want it. So fucking bad.
I like that. Listen, my toy would be that I have not used this type of toy this way, but I need a strapless strap. So it's like a piece that basically like that inserts in me, and got the gripper. And your body holds onto it. So this front piece here, the smaller piece would go inside me, and then
we had to censor it.
Yeah, we would have to censor it. The smaller piece goes inside you. I love the blue one, by the way. The blue one is my shape.
I love both colors, to be honest.
The blue one, I feel like I like the shape of the blue one. That's hitting my G spot. Yeah. And so so this is a strapless strap, right? So this is going inside of me, and then the long piece is sticking out of me, and I am fucking somebody with that. Literally, like I have a dick. Oh my God, I need this. I need it.
Is this what you were talking about last time?
Probably. I talk about this toy so often.
I feel like this might fall out too quickly.
Yeah.
The purple one.
I'm not sure about this one.
But this one definitely. That's snug.
The blue. Oh yeah. I need that. I need that in my life.
No, that's very interesting. When you get that, somebody buy that for her. Somebody buy it for her. I'm not playing these damn games. Find her on our social media. Ask her what her Cash App is. Do that, John.
It's Dee's birthday tomorrow, so listen.
Yeah, it's her. But how dare y'all? How dare y'all not get her anything? That's crazy. Shame on all your submissives. That's it.
But
I'm gonna go yell at mine for you.
Really want to try one of those. Like I feel like that would be my jam. Now I will say personally, because I do think it is a difference, like body shape wise and the angle with strapping men from women. I do personally think that these strapless dildos are better for women on women play. Just me personally. Maybe you don't feel that way. Me personally, I only see myself using this on a woman. I think my regular strap is for,
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you.
No,
Let us know. I'm not playing
no.
games. I need to
Listen,
see.
I renege that because she don't be playing, and I believe what she says. So no, don't
Okay.
do that. Don't do
Hey, you know me. If I had it, I would buy it.
But
Bet a
no,
lot.
like that is a toy I need. I
That's
need that in my
interesting.
collection. I need that in my collection.
I can't. Let me know. Let me know. But I will say to follow up,
Uh
I'm
huh.
excited about this new. I'm gonna say prostate toy. I'm interested in. This is what I was interested in. So this device,
Talk about it. Talk about it.
actually, men, men, or anybody. Well, anybody with an ass.
Everybody.
I don't give a shit. Anybody got an a hole? You like playing with your booty?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This inflates. So what
Mm.
happens is that you put the thicker part inside of you, and that device, you or your partner could activate it, and it inflates like a balloon. So remember how we were talking about the toys and like the sizing and how to progress? This is
Yeah.
pretty much something also similar to that, but just in one device.
I love this. Okay, so wait, is that a remote? And the
Yes,
remote.
that's the remote for it.
Okay, so Miss D has this toy, but it look a little different. Okay.
Hmm.
So again, we're not going to show on camera all the things. This is a plug, right?
Hmm.
Mine looks like a regular. This
Hmm.
background is just it's making all my things look like orange clouds.
Yep.
Okay, so regular plug, right? So mine looks like that, right? But it has
Hmm.
this attachment, little tube
Hmm.
attached to it. So I have like a hand pump that I crank in my hand and I insert it into the person and it looks like an
Hmm.
anal plug and I insert it. It's pretty big to start out with naturally,
Hmm.
but it inflates like a balloon and it just goes like this. It gets bigger and
Like
bigger
that.
inside. And so I
Love
have
that.
like a squeezy. Right? So I'm squeezing, I'm pumping it up, I'm pumping it up. And then I have like a release valve. So I'll pump it up, and then I want to release
Is it
it.
like the arm stress bands I got at the doctor's office?
It literally is like I'm taking it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
That's
doing it.
wild. Ooh,
So I'm
medical play.
pumping it up, and then I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna do a slow release. Sometimes I'll do a quick
Mhm.
release, and then I'm just gonna keep pumping it up again. Like when
I
I
love that.
tell you, when I found that toy, I was like, oh, I'm going to enjoy
That's
destroying
amazing.
these.
Love that. I love that. Well,
So Miss D recommends inflatable toys because they are great.
inflatable. Honestly, I'm woke. I didn't even know. Like, I knew they had certain things like that, but I never knew to the extent, especially like the one I just found. Like, that's
Okay.
pretty fucking great. I didn't think of that. And then you're telling me
What?
you have one similar. I was like, holy shit. But I actually think I want a few things for the individuals with schmeenuses. We're going to talk about y'all right quick
Okay.
because you have your own toys.
Mm-hmm.
And like this one, I know is popular amongst y'all. Something similar. This one is a stroker, whatever the hell. I don't know what the hell. I'm not a man. I don't know. That has nothing to do with
This
me.
3D tunnel stroker. It has four different
Your shaft for four speeds, rotate against your tip for four modes of four intensities. That's
four
a long ass name.
four. No,
That's
honestly,
crazy.
I have definitely seen these online, and I know some of them are like hit and miss for guys. But I
Yeah.
want to buy my partner one of these. He wants one, and I just want to see him use it.
Yeah. Like I have a few individuals that send me uh their, jack off videos and they use certain things like that. And I'd be rating them. I tell them like FaceTime everything, eating popcorn. I'm like, wow, this is great. Do it to the side a little bit. Show mama this, whatever, whatever. And it's so interesting, like those toys.
Yeah,
Um, they're so interesting, those toys, because like they come different. Like they have the mechanical ones, they have ones that are like jelly or silicone.
I want the
They
silicone one that looks like a mouth, and it gets
yeah,
you insert the lube from the
yeah,
top, and it gets real wet and gushy, and it's
yeah.
like doing like a million different spins.
Mhm.
I want to see them go feral.
Oh,
Like
I love it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
For sure.
I was
Everybody
like, I
needs
need
that.
it.
Like literally everybody needs that. Not everybody,
Oh
but
yeah. Look, everybody should take part in it at least once. Do you get what I'm
Mm,
saying? To
mhm,
watch it, to use it, to help someone use it, whatever. Because I can just imagine a dom session of me playing with a male submissive
mhm.
and like using that and telling them they can't. You know what I mean? They can't
Ooh,
release. And
ooh.
just like, what can you do? Because you have to, because everything is against you, right? And then punishing them because they love that shit. So each
Wow.
your own. However, I also wanted to bring this up because I found not interesting because I knew this existed, of course. But you know how like we have those conversations with men, they're not very. They feel like they're inadequate. They feel like their size is not big enough. Blah 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 blah.
True.
Mind you, it's about the motion of the ocean. Most of the time, we'll have a conversation about that another time. Not today. Pero, bam. There's extensions now, motherfuckers.
There,
There's no
first of
reason.
all, there's been extensions. You can put it on there, you know.
Yep. There's an extension. You put that on. Some of them have vibrators and warmers and all this other good stuff. But
Yeah.
this just shows you like um you put it on your shminas. I don't know. I don't know how if I could say the fucking word on here. It sounds so stupid. But anywho, you put it on your shminas and then it has an extension of X amount. So I thought this was interesting because I had a few people in my life who told me that they actually use this with their partner
Okay.
and it's good for them. I think like, but again, me being the cum kitten that I am, I'm like, but how do you ejaculate? Like, does it come out to the side? Like, what's going on with that? They're like, no, it's like some of them have like the spout where it comes out completely, but I don't know. But like, if you feel inadequate, or you feel bad about yourself, don't be first of all. But you
And
know,
also regarding those toys, I feel like they can obviously maybe hurt somebody's feelings. It's like, oh, I want you to use a penis extender, like, you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
but it
I feel
doesn't
like if I was a man though,
it doesn't have to be that way. Like it's just something
yeah,
fun. Like it's not like, oh, I need
yeah.
this all the time. Keep this on. But it's
I
just
think
something fun to do.
it's fun. It's something new. It's something different. My thing is too, again, like as somebody who's into like monster play and stuff like that, I
Yeah.
can imagine some shit like that,
Mhm.
extra long, extra thick, whatever the fuck.
Right.
And I know that's not true because I need my regular degular husband dick,
Mhm.
boyfriend dick. I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
need the monster all the time. So like when I do have that, that's a different sensation. And you're still doing all that. Like if you're into the pain situation of it,
Right.
you're the
Right.
one causing it, not anything else. It's you. So I feel like that's something to definitely implement at least once or twice. See how you guys like it. You know what I
Try it
mean?
out. There's nothing
Try it
wrong.
out. When in
Right.
doubt, don't do it again. I don't know. Throw it out. Sell it on eBay. I don't know. Does eBay still exist? I think it still exists.
I don't know. It's
eBay
not,
is a place where you used to sell like I socks, panties, everything on there back in the day. I don't see why not.
you know, Miss J, I used to do that too, but I was very direct with myself.
I got you. No, I got you. I got you. But
No, but
yeah.
I hear that. I
Well,
mhm.
so what else? What do you want to talk about
I
next?
also like really do want to talk, just tap in just for like a second, like some of those bigger toys that you might see like at a play space. Some people are fortunate enough to buy those bigger toys and for their home they might have like a kink
Yeah.
room, but like the crosses, like the St. Andrew's crosses, like the benches, the wedge. First of
Hmm.
all, first of all, if you don't want to buy a sex wedge, which it literally is what it sounds like. It's like a pillow, like a wedge, right? Because
Hmm.
angles are important, guys. Angles are very important. And if you put a woman on a wedge, just to angle us up a little bit, you know, it hits a little different. Now, do you need to buy this sex wedge, which is probably on the low end, running you $70? Some of them run all the way up to $200-$300. Can you just put some pillows under a bitch ass? Absolutely, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Get a giant teddy bear like I do.
that part,
My teddy
that
bear's seen a lot.
that part. But you know, me and my partner, we really want one of those big like sex chairs. Like, you know, it kind of looks
Yeah.
like a wave almost a little bit.
Hmm.
And you do so many different positions and angles from it. I love one of those. And they had them on sale on Amazon for Prime Day.
Oh
They had
shit.
sex chair on sale for like $200. If anybody knows, those chairs are hella expensive, and $200 was a steal. Was a steal. The fact that we just did not have a place to put it. The only reason why your girl did not buy
I
it.
feel like that's one of the worst things too. Like when, at least on my thing, because I share a house. So, like, where am I putting everything in my little ass room?
Somebody commented body pillow. Yes, body pillow.
Oh, body pillows. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like everything though, like okay. So you could literally, I think like the cheapest ride I went to is literally my teddy bear, my big ass, and it's one of those big giant ass motherfucker teddy bears.
Yep.
Put that bitch on my bed. You can hug them. You could whatever. You could ride them. Put the vibrator, whatever the fuck you want to put right between. You Gucci. The only awkward moment is when like somebody walks in, because people walk in my fucking room.
Have you seen those new toys? They're literally what you described. They're plushies.
Oh yeah.
Have a penis or like a mount. And you can just get on it and just ride it. And it's a toy, like it looks like
you have the one with like the little, it looks like a gummy bear looking ass teddy bear.
Yes. Yeah. Literally.
But see, I feel like, again, for somebody my size and height, it's not gonna work.
Okay.
I feel like I need something bigger, like taller, like longer. And to answer Daniel's thing, you were talking about body pillow like an anime. Yes, people, that's what those body pillows are for. They're meant to stimulate sexual desires for people. That's why a lot of them have naked ladies on it. Like mine's, I want a Sailor Pluto one in the worst fucking way. If I get it, I'm gone for a month. I'm not talking to anybody. That's my wife.
Do you have any sex toys that you just realize they don't personally work for your body?
Wait, say it one more time.
I said, do you have any toys that you just realize that personally don't work for your body?
Oh yeah, like I said, so I bought my first Rose toy that had the extension, like it has like a cord on it that actually connects to an insertion piece that just like goes up and down. Okay. It did not work for me. I had these bondage rope pieces, like they like Velcro type things for your thighs, so you can like kind of pull up so you can have like better positioning. That did not work. It just did not work for me. It was like hurting my back more than anything.
Hurting your back? Oh my gosh. So for me, like the toys that don't fit me would be, okay, so I love like the clitoral stimulation toys that we talked about. Rose and all those freehand ones, those are great for me because they're just like, in your hand freehand ones. But the ones that like have like that insert inside of you and then have the clitoral thing on the outside, so it looks like a U almost. Those, listen, your girl's too tall. I'm too long. Listen, the shape of me is not as short. Is not as short as other women because I am a big girl. Like
no, and I think like that's what it is.
But lengthwise, right? So that thing like that goes inside of you and it's just like supposed to hover right your clit. It doesn't. This is my clit up here, and then this is the thing here. Like,
and it doesn't and that's why I think they don't, because a lot of these are manufactured like overseas, right? So they have like this kind of blueprint of it, and I say like the corn fucking thing of that, the little corn girl. Like, no, ma'am. Like my pussy's up here, okay? It's up here, not down there. The hole and everything is not right there. That doesn't make any sense. Don't line up.
Like, why don't
it's not lining up? Then you can only use one piece of it.
Toys don't line up.
We have to go. We have to make a video and send this to the manufacturers of these toys. I'm like, doesn't fucking work. Stop doing that.
I'm not 5 foot. I don't weigh 100 pounds.
Oh,
it doesn't line up for my body.
It does not.
And free these toys that are like that. Like I just can't. Like it just doesn't.
It just can't.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's annoying.
Like me discovering like the rabbit, how I said that was like my first like toy that I really enjoyed. Like even that, like this is graphic. We're getting there. I'm giving y'all my business today. Like even that, like of course, like that the long shaft part like inserted in me would have to be fully inserted for the rabbit ears to touch my clit. Like I
I
am. Oh.
no, and I think it's such a weird like so like going back to the toy, the rose toy with the extension on it. Like
Mhm.
I would have to use that as nipple stimulation while I use like a wand on myself. Because
Mm.
I couldn't I was like, why did I buy this thing if I can't use it for what
Yeah.
I need to? So I would
It's
have
just
to use it like something for
a,
that.
a dumb
Or I
reminder.
would use the thing as like something orally. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I
good
relate to that.
times.
Like I really, really do. Like there's so many toys that like I have just like wasted my money on because it's just like, and now I don't. That was definitely me in my youth, like for sure. My
Mhm.
like your girl in her mid-30s. But
Good.
now I definitely know exactly what works for my body, what I'm gonna like,
Mhm.
what's not gonna work, and yeah, certain toys that are shaped like that, that have like, oh, it fits all bodies. No, 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 it's not.
It does
No,
not.
no.
It does not.
I
It's
stay away
annoying as hell.
from those.
No. But so now I think we're caught up with everything. Look at us.
I
Now we
know
get to
are. Somebody just
look
made
at
a
us. We were kind of on track. We're only a little bit off track today.
a long comment, and
But
I'm trying to look at it.
well, let's see. So we do have a new segment or a few new segments we're trying to, implement with you guys. We don't have a full name for it, so bear with us. I'm just calling it let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. It's the kink of
Let's
the week.
talk about it. So
No.
I'm going to be posting this on the Reddit as well, but pretty much this is a topic I'm going to be talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I want to show a video. The video's volume is a little low, so I'm gonna show it at the end after I describe it. So pretty much, I found this video of this girl. And actually, let me pause there. Before I get into this, I want to acknowledge the fact that everybody's experience is different in their own unique way. What I experience does that mean somebody else is going to be experiencing the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the kink community, it's a diverse melting pot, right?
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, is there are certain things in the community why we are in the community that we have to adhere to. That's part of the name itself. BDSM is again about the structure. It's about
Yeah.
not just servitude, but just like respect is a big part of it and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I was explaining to Ms. D before, it's like this video really got to me because this person had a bad experience. But what was even worse about the bad experience, she was forced into it. And in this situation, this person, she's a grown woman now with kids and all that. She was saying how when she was younger and a minor, how her mother, who was in the lifestyle 24/7, would force her to go to Munches. So, if you know what a munch is, and I'm going to actually ask Ms. Dean a moment to explain it again, but munches
Yeah.
are usually vanilla event or are vanilla events, usually
Most
geared, in
definitely.
my opinion, through my definition of these are usually for first timers, your first time going, reconnecting, building a community. I think another
Community
terminology was
building.
social
Absolutely.
networking. You guys are connecting in the community. There is nothing sexual going on at all, or should be. Don't get me wrong. If people, as somebody who wants to live in the lifestyle 24/7, this is why I think it also offended me so, because how dare people hurt this child, even though they didn't.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. So she goes into this situation, and the comment came up that I asked was, did anybody stop them?
So wait, before we get into
Go
that,
ahead.
I think give everybody like a brief synopsis of
Oh, yeah.
exactly what this young woman said. Rather you want to play the video clip or you want to give it a little
Yeah,
bit
I'm going to play the
of,
video clip now. So give me 1 second. Yeah.
My intention with this response is not to offend. If you feel offended, I want you to try to hear this message with an open heart and remember that this is my lived experience, that I am not somebody who has no experience of the lifestyle community. I have, unfortunately, too much experience with it as a child, okay? As a child being brought to Munches and these family-friendly events, did anyone ever try to step in? No. But it went beyond no one trying to step in. It was heavily encouraged and applauded that my mom was
that's where I think triggered me the most, because she's just pretty much describing, and she has like a little series about it. And she says, her experience with her mom and the kink lifestyle, how pretty much it traumatized her. I'm not shelling it here.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
So hold on. So this is a
Go ahead.
young lady who is not a child anymore. She is very much an adult.
Yeah, she's a grown woman.
Speaking about her past. Her mother was a submissive who lived the lifestyle 24/7 with her living dom.
Mm-hmm.
She had children. She is living the lifestyle 24/7 with her living dom. And her mother thought it was okay to take her minor child, and she was 16, 17. We don't know if it happened younger, but she talks about her being 16, 17 online to Munches. Now, like how Miss J has said earlier, Munches are vanilla. They are very community driven. They are very much network spaces, honestly. There is no sexual things happen at a Munch.
Mm-hmm.
But as somebody who throws a Munch, by no means do I think a minor child should be there. I think that is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And for no one that was attending these Munches, for the host that was hosting this Munch, to never say something, and maybe they did. Maybe she was a child and she didn't know. Maybe they did say something, but that is absolutely ridiculous. And I just can't even fathom a parent thinking that was okay.
Yeah. And I think, because I actually went back and forth with her and a few other people on there. And again, my gripe is the fact that, again, and not to play race about this, but never in a fucking POC situation. And I can't ever say never, because we clock everything. We clock, never say never, but at least maybe it's a Philly thing, maybe because we're Gucci, maybe because whatever. If I see if I go to one of your events and let's say you're doing your thing and you're working and I see somebody that looks like a minor, or it's insinuated that they're a minor or somebody's child, I'm already hovering. My ears are already there. I need to know what's going on. Why are they here? Are they being forced? Because of the situation of a lot of the people in the community has suffered trauma, has suffered some form of abuse, and this is their form of getting over that or coping with that. That's one of the reasons why I'm a part of it. Mm-hmm. So when I see that somebody's actually getting trauma from that and they're forcing it, because this is, again, you should never be forced to be a part of this, to anything.
No. Yeah, that video was very triggering for me, especially somebody that hosts a Munch. That is just honestly just despicable. I can't even think of like another word. And some people were saying like, oh well, like she is 17. I don't care.
No, like, she was a minor.
I don't care. Like that is terrible. Munches, yes. I love to say to new people that I'm meeting, right? I just went to Aviator last night. We'll get into that later. But I love when I'm meeting new people to describe my Munch, what my my mission is, the whole point. And I love opening it up to new people that are discovering this thing. Mm-hmm. But by no means is this something for children. Like, and not saying that children not have proper sexual education. They definitely should. Mm-hmm. But this is not that. This is not that. Yeah. This is very much an adult space. And I don't know, like that's just weird. I don't like to duck anybody's yum, but I do feel like, how can you possibly live a 24/7 submissive dom life and you have children? I personally, as someone who has children, don't think I could do that.
Well, here, and I think that's another reason why I was like, I literally had like not a mental breakdown, but I really thought about my life, because again, I want to have children one day, right? But I also want to live the life 24/7. And mind you, I do a lot of public and, kinky hardcore things. However, there's also a time in the fucking place, just like anywhere. If you can go to your parents' house and go to fucking church or whatever the hell else, what are you doing to traumatize your children? However, I remember having a conversation and saying like, I would tell my kids, that if they hear something or something, make sure they always have comfort to talk to me. Mm-hmm. So I can let them know, like, okay, no, this is something mommy enjoys, and when you get older, I'll talk to you about it. But just know that mommy is safe and she is okay.
It depends on their age. And
no, yeah, definitely. But it's
personally like, my kids are a certain age, well,
Mhm.
one is, and they know about me being polyamorous, right?
Yeah.
But am I diving into lifestyle things? Absolutely not. That's very inappropriate. Like,
Oh yeah,
girl,
no.
can I tell
I
you,
don't feel
add
like
that lipstick because I've been looking at my lip gloss for like 10 minutes. Like, girl, I want to put some
Yeah.
lip gloss on so bad, but I also don't want to do it on camera. So you just gave me the
nah, fuck it, I do it. I don't
encouragement.
give a shit.
Appreciate it. I needed that. I needed
You
that.
thinking. But yeah, I feel like it's pros and cons, not pros and cons, but like
Yeah, no, not that.
I feel bad for the girl, the woman. I
Yes.
felt bad for her struggle. Like I said, at no point in time that was I ever condoning it, never saying anything. It's just a situation of like somebody that loves the community
Yeah.
so much to the fact of like I could never fathom to
I'm
see
I'm gonna
somebody bring a child somewhere and not
right.
feel like we need to protect it. Not only because of the woman instinct or whatever, the maternal instinct, but also because, again, trauma. Even me going to a grocery store or going to anywhere, I'm clocking everything. I'm clocking
Mhm.
every child, every man, every woman, every person, because I need to know if everybody's safe, what's going on. I want to make sure I'm protecting others.
Yeah.
Again, not to be dramatic, but like how I wasn't protected. So that's something, you know what I mean? So to be in a space where we're all supposed to be safe and consenting, this child is not consenting. She was not there. You could tell she didn't want to be there.
Facts.
So why did nobody protect her? Why did nobody say this? And then again, I don't want to bring up her videos anymore because they're very traumatic.
We're not.
But it's a situation. I
But-
watched another one by accident and I was pissed off. I was just like, I hate everything in my life right now. But
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
stuff is a little heavy, but you know, some things just need to be talked about, and that's just crazy.
yeah,
So I was definitely glad like Miss J like brought this video to me. Like again, like somebody that hosts events is just like, why how could this happen? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one last thing about it, and maybe this isn't the
Mhm.
most politically correct analogy.
Yeah.
But this is honestly how I feel. And you know, some people are not gonna like this and some people are, and it's okay for me. But you know, as a person of color, as a Black woman, right?
Mhm.
Who has children, I am scared for my kids, right, in school, right? Because that's just like the
Mhm.
nowadays, right? Just, you know, fearful of what's happening, school shootings, all of that thing. But I'm also a very Black ass woman that lives in a
Mhm.
Black area. My kids go to a Black school. I don't think that there's any school shootings happening at my son's school.
Oh yeah.
Because if I'm being honest, we don't do that, right? So I
Mm.
kind of look at this woman's situation, unfortunately, you know, the same way. And I'm not saying that Black and brown people are not predators, pedophiles.
Yeah.
I am not saying that at all.
Mhm.
I'm saying if someone brought their child to a Black or POC much, there was no way that woman and that child would leave there without one person speaking to them. There's
Mhm.
there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no
and
fucking
you can't
way.
tell me otherwise. Like,
Girl, if me and you were there alone, let's just say me and you, we're the first one to spot. I'm
wish-
already in somebody's face. I'm the fucking law at that point.
Yeah.
I'm like, so tell me, what's your name, girl? What happened? Why
Right.
is your mom bringing you here? How old are you? What's going on? Like, we have to ask these questions because, again, unfortunately, Black and brown people have gone through a lot. I got not just trauma, just bad situations, and us just being in places we're not supposed to be. Not
Yeah.
supposed to be, but wrong place. That's it, right? So
And
if
most
we
of
see
that,
something,
and most of that is because of POC and Black and brown and Indigenous women. We
Yeah.
personally
exactly,
are always a victim, so we easily
exactly.
spot from a mile away. Not everybody. I'm trying not to generalize, but
Yeah.
that is just a thing that's just like in us to really spot that from
Exactly.
So yeah,
And I think I agree
we don't need to
100%.
talk
And that's
about
why I
this no
said,
more, but
nah, fuck all that. Like I said, what's
Okay.
that? Politically correct bullshit. At least for that, like, to be fair, be 100%. Unfortunately, we're gonna clock shit. We're gonna clock
Always.
it. We gonna say because I'd rather be wrong and make myself look like an asshole
yeah.
than let somebody get hurt.
Right.
let somebody be, that could have been, and then see in the news a few months later, little Susan, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. And then I'm going to get fucking in trouble for it. For some fucking reason, it'll be my fault and I'm in jail. Fuck out of
Right.
here.
Right.
I'm not dealing with it.
Listen. Okay. So for my kink thing this week, let's talk about it.
Let's talk, girl.
Miss D stuff is very personal. Okay. I just want to talk about like the shit I've got into this week.
Let's go.
That's really what I want to talk about, honestly. So I went to an event last night. I went to a lifestyle demonstration, I guess you can say, event, party, much kind of, but not really, called the Aviator, I believe that's the name of it. It's in a neighborhood. It's been around for years. It's a very old situation that's been in Philly for a very long time. It was actually my first time attending their event. I went with some friends, and it was cool. Like, it was okay. They were doing a lot of fire play, a lot of different stations set up. It was interesting to see people do some rope and fire and watching other people. I heard it was a light night. It was very light. It also was very white. That might not be Miss D's thing, but it was a good time. I was supposed to go to an all girls like game night thing, and I didn't end up going to that. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I feel like this week in kink for me has been good. Like, I had a couple.
I love that for you.
I
love when you're in all good.
Met some new people. I've had some good times this week, and I encourage people to go out and try a new event. Like, try a new thing. Whether it's mine or something else. We have the Cookout Munch coming up September 25th. We are back at Illusions Lounge. Really excited. This is our 1 year anniversary. The Cookout has been around for 1 solid year, and I just need y'all to come out. I really need y'all to come out and celebrate. And if you haven't been to one before, listen, this is the time.
When was the date?
The 25th of September, the last Wednesday. It's always the last Wednesday of the month, guys. Okay. This month, we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Next month, we're doing a Halloween thing. We're coming in a cute costume. Okay. But this month, we're celebrating I want everybody to celebrate themselves, because I have so many people that come out month after month after month. And I'm excited. And I can't wait to see y'all.
I put your thing on there. It came up randomly. My bad.
And has Miss D has been really lacking on the marketing this week. Okay,
girl,
I have been tired. Okay, but that Cookout Munch flyer is dropping tonight. Okay,
exactly. Are we also trying to host an event too? Right.
We are trying to get that shit together.
So, guys, we are trying to just to keep y'all a little bit in the loop. Nothing is 100% concrete or anything at this moment. However, we are trying.
We're
working on it.
We are working on this cuddle party. We are also working on a second munch. I always promote as a queer woman that my munch is a queer safe space for everybody in the LGBTQIA plus community. And I still definitely do feel that way. But my queer brothers and sisters have been telling me that, lately they just feel like sometimes the munch is very hetero, and that's okay. There is a space for everybody. And I would like to extend another munch just for like my queer family, like my queer POC family. So that is in the works. So look for that. Okay.
Definitely.
That, if you fall on the spectrum anyway, I don't care if you are gay, lesbian, queer, bi, intersex, demi, it doesn't matter. All the things. I want you to come out and have a good time. The munch, the Cookout is a safe space for you. It will always be a safe space for you. But sometimes the girls want to have their own shit, okay? And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
I love that. Girls need girl time. That's it.
Yeah.
Girls need girls time. That's it. I don't know. I'm thinking about something else too. I want to host a demo, me
Mm.
and you,
Oh.
of I think I want it male based, maybe femme based, maybe everybody can come, but I feel like I really want to hone in on male submission and how to do it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm like,
Like,
oh,
let's
oh,
do it.
and I would like to talk about something else that me and Miss J are involved in, which I think Miss J has forgotten, and it's okay.
What? Girl,
But
I'm
we
tired.
are on a panel. We are hosting a panel
Yes.
for the Made podcast. And the Made podcast, it's a local Philly thing, but it is
Mhm.
dope and they have a huge following. It is basically everybody that graduated from Bartram High School and Bartram Tech School. They're having this
Mhm.
huge class reunion, all class reunion, and they have selected us to be a part of their panel and do a little
Thank you. We're so
sexual
excited.
discussion. So we are actually going to be featured on their podcast on September 26th. And then we are going to be featured on their live panel at the actual like Philadelphia Theater Company. Like we're gonna be on
Oh my gosh.
stage.
Wait,
Like
I think I might know people
we're
there.
gonna be on
Yeah, I'm so excited.
stage.
I'm so
So
excited.
we're looking forward to that and working with Made, and they have us in our graphics and our logos all over their website. So go check out
Mhm.
that. I'll try to put a link in my link tree. And bitch, I'm
Gotta
gonna put a
build it.
link for my Amazon because, like I said,
I'm telling you,
my
start
birthday
make a
tomorrow.
throne. Make a
My
throne,
birthday
girl. Make a throne. That's what I'm doing. I gotta revamp our stuff. I want to add all our stuff on there. But like, we'll work it.
Yeah, but listen, this was a great episode. I feel like we definitely
I don't know what that is.
got into. I don't know what
Okay.
that is either.
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
Let us know.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh.
Q is a masseuse, so it's probably something very
Mhm.
fancy and legitimate. So I trust that opinion.
Yo, sorry. I put this lip gloss on. This is look at
Huh?
this.
Look at that,
It's giving jelly. It's giving jam. It's giving sweet. I love it.
girl. I just said the word masseuse. Girl, I got like a little bit of a massage this week.
Damn, I want a massage. Actually, no, I don't like massages. Last time I had one, my whole back locked up and I was stuck. Yeah,
No,
all that
no.
pain. Yeah, I know.
What?
If you're not, I think my body rejects anything sweet.
Yo, I like put in a request. So okay, so I have like a play partner, and I was just like,
Mhm,
listen, want to come over? I'm trying to do all the things, right? I'm trying to do all,
mhm.
but Big Mama like to smoke. Okay, I was like,
There you go.
I need a little pre roll. I need to be high a little bit. I on a ride, and then I was like, I called on the ride. Right, it was like, I'm fresh
Hmm.
shower. I'm rushing to you. You know, I rush so much. I forgot to put lotion on. So what I need when I get there is for you to
Hmm.
oil me down and
Oh
and
yeah.
and rub me down. And when I say the request was met, joint rub down, left with two more joints, and sent me on my way to another date. And
I
it was
love that. That sounds blissful though. I feel like
it was
I
bliss.
would mind. I would love to be rubbed
It was
down.
bliss. I smoked outside by a fountain, talked, and then
Look at
got
you
rubbed down, and then got dicked
living
down.
life, girl.
That was life. That was life. It was like literally like a Wednesday afternoon. I wish
Okay.
that for all of you guys this week. I need you guys to log in on all social medias, please. FetLife, Instagram, Facebook. Follow Miss D, please. Miss
Yeah.
DX on FetLife and Instagram. Miss
Mhm.
J, drop all of your social medias, please, because we are out of
All
here.
the ways. I got that right here. All on the social media. Don't forget the Cookout Munch on 925. DM Miss D for more information.
Absolutely. Flyer
Uh,
going out tonight.
good child. But we did good today, y'all. We love this conversation. We love to have more conversations like this. You can replay it on, of course, it's going to be on YouTube, Twitch, and Spotify. What else? Make sure you look out the. Give me one second. I thought everything froze for a second. Everything froze.
No,
I got scared. I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah.
I just be serving cunt. That's what it is.
No, that's what, everything stopped because it was like, no, serve, 8. No crumbs. It's done.
8.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us. You can find us on all social media. When in doubt, just look up sexually.speaking or sexually speaking on all social media platforms. Go on any of our Instagram or anything. All of our links are there. Find it. If you have questions, tag us something. We'll figure it out and we'll help out. But keep on the lookout for us. We're going to be on panels. We're going to be on another show. We're not on other shows. We're making another show by next week, maybe. More things we got to talk about. We're working on so much. Okay, I'm going to get shit confused, but we have so much love for you guys and so much. Keep adding us, follow, share, let people know what we talk about. Tell them that you got some dirty girls that you listen to on Sundays. Let them know, and you guys have a good one. Okay,
and just be slutty this week.
Be slutty. Be a fucking. You know what? Fuck everything. Be that. If you feel sad, be a slut. Don't feel bad. Be a slut. That's it. Feel good. Slut yourself out. Let your guy, or anybody else that you play with slut you out. Let's do it. Use those toys. Use the inflation. Let us know what you like. Please let us know. I love hearing that shit.
Yeah, please DM us. Happen. We reply to all comments. Let us
know.
We
really do.
Out of here. Play the exit and outro, please, so we can get out of
Got
here.
it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. We will see you not next week. We're playing this replay, but the weekend after that, you'll be hearing from us and with our new topic. If you have any questions, concerns, or a topic you want us to talk about, or anything you would like us to discuss, like we did with that video earlier today, hit us up.
Please. Bye.
Bye.